Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I'm Gary, and sometimes I like to play with makeup, amongst other things. So today, I wanted to talk about the Pigment Palace Modern Royalty Palette. This is something that I saw on Instagram, and before I open it and show you, I want to read what I read about them. So it's just the Pigment Palace .com. I believe they also have a little card. Yeah, the pigmentpalace.com. About us, the Pigment Palace was created for all individuals who wish to enhance, enjoy, and express through the art of makeup. Our brand is dedicated to providing cruelty-free, quality cosmetic products that are luxurious and affordable. The Pigment Palace sees beauty in all forms and all people and represents the entire beauty world. I mean, I read that and I was just had to have it. This is the only thing they have currently for sale. This is $25. I believe I ordered it at the end of December, and I think it came in like 3 to 4 days, so it's pretty fast shipping. But it has this nice, I love the artwork. As you notice, a lot of people are represented on here, all different shapes, sizes, ethnicities, and you also have disabled or in a wheelchair, disabled. But the only thing I will say is I don't think there is a guy on here. But a couple of these girls may be drag queens. Who knows? But their Instagram does show male influencers or makeup lovers on there too. Also, there is a drag queen on there as well. So I know they're very inclusive to literally everybody. This is what the actual palette looks like by itself. And you open it up. It has a mirror, of course. And then these are the fantastical colors. They're gorgeous. And those pan sizes are huge. And for $25, you really cannot beat the price on this. I've not played around with it, so we're going to play with it today and see what kind of look I can come up with. I'm kind of feeling like yellow and green, possibly. So we'll see. So it's Sunday, and part of me doesn't want to film this. I go back to work tomorrow, so I'm kind of like, oh, do I have to? So I'm like making myself film. Do you guys ever do this where you put something in your head and you're like, okay, I have to do this first before I can do this other thing? So I'm really craving pizza and I want pizza really bad. If you know me, pizza is like my favorite thing. But I'm making myself film first and then I can order pizza. So that is the deal I made myself so I can get this done and out of the way. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. I will go ahead and prep my face with the Master Blur Stick by Maybelline. This is in 100 Universal Transparent. And I do want to say this is my third time using this. I really like this primer. I feel like it really does help the makeup set really nice. So I really recommend that one. They have them in a little bit of some color too, so if you wanted a primer that's tinted, they also have a couple of those, but it's just really smooth and silky, and I just really like it. And I did moisturize first. I just used a daily moisturizer. Now that we're done with that, we'll go ahead and go in with foundation. So I am going to be using my 24-hour Maybelline foundation in the Classic Ivory. I'm gonna mix a little bit of soft beige, Wet n Wild. I thought maybe this was a little darker, but they look a little bit the same. So we're going to try that and see how that works today. As you know, I have foundation problems. I think a lot of people do. So that's nothing new for me. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm still planning on going to Ulta at some point, probably next weekend. And maybe I'll go get shade matched. And maybe I'll do a video on that. So maybe that is a little bit darker, so we'll see what this is going to look like here. Just use my beauty blender. Get this all mixed up. I love the Maybelline foundation. I think it's very pretty. I think it works really, really well. I think that's a little bit better of a match. I know a lot of people have to mix foundations to get close to the right color. I always have some like dry skin, patchy areas on my forehead. It's not cute. I think it's looking pretty good. And we're going in with the Maybelline Ancient. I'm not talking about my age. So, Instant Age Rewind. This is really good concealer. This is in Fair. Let me just click it up. Okay, we're all blended, and then we'll just go in with the Fit Me powder in Fairlight. Now that we have the face all set, we'll go into our bronzer. I'm going to be using Benefit's Hoola bronzer. I still have the sample I got sent, and I really like this. I'm going to, I think I said this in my last video, I'm going to have to buy the full version of it. And I have makeup all over my hands. First world problems. Alright, now that we're all bronzered, it's time for the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Taupe. Next, I'm going to be taking MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. This is the Pro Longwear Paint Pot. And I'll be using this as my eyeshadow base. Now we are going into the Modern Royalty palette right here. And let's start with, I'm going to use green. We're going for it, baby. We are going for it. We're going to take the green, which is called Green with Envy. Picked up quite a bit. Very pigmented. Ooh, that's some green shadow. That is super green. So everyone likes really pigmented shadows, but I find that sometimes it's almost too much. So you have to have a very light hand with some of these shadows, or else you're going to go a little crazy. Kind of like me. So what I'm going to do is, so I want the yellow to be on the inner part. So I'm going to take that paint pot and I'm going to cover up some of what I did. So we'll have just a straight base for the yellow. Alright, so we're going to go into the yellow, which is called Canary. And we're going to put that on. See what it looks like. Use my packer brush here. Now yellow's the one that I find super hard. What do you think? I like it. My eyeshadow is looking a little crazy. Not patchy, just cakey. But I also have a ton of stuff on my eyes, so that's partially my problem here. Alright, I'm going to try it wet and see how it works. I think the yellow worked well with the wet brush as well. I feel like you could use a yellow liner underneath and set it with that. You could try that. I just took the green and blended it on the corner of my eye right here. Yellows are harder to do. For most companies, they're harder to show up, but I think this looks pretty good. I mean, considering that this palette was $25, I really can't complain. I'm looking a little crazy. My green eyeshadows a little crazy, but let's try to do... Let me try this right here. Super shiny. So let's use this as our highlight today. So that's Diamond. Alright, so we're going to go into Diamond, which is this sparkly shade here. And we're going to use this as our highlight. That's super pretty as a highlight. Went a little ham. Ooh. Yes, I love that you can use that as a highlight. I feel like it can be a little much, so we can use a little bit of powder to help tone it down just a little bit. See, and that just helped diffuse it a little bit. And I'm going to be using Rimmel Scandalize waterproof eyeliner, and this is in Nude. Yes, Nude. Right, and then I'm just going to be using Great Lash mascara. This is big in brownish black. Okay, now on for lips, I'm going to be trying out the Hard Candy Velvet Mousse in Heather. I've never tried this, so I'm interested to see what this is like. Oh, it smells good. It smells like a... Oh no, what? Cake. I really like the formula. And this wand is flat, and I really like that. I really like the shade. It smells delicious. It smells like a vanilla cake. But I do want to try a little bit of the Wet n Wild. This is from their Flights of Fancy collection. This is lip gloss in Featherless. We're going to try this over the top. Yes. I really like the combo. This is really thick too. Alright, so what did you guys think? Do you like the colors in this? Okay. So here's my final thoughts. I think this has really great colors. I think for the price, you can't beat it. For $25, I think this look turned out pretty good. I actually really like it. Yellow is probably the hardest color for any person to make, and I think this is actually pretty pigmented. Yeah, I really like it. I love what they stand for. I love their packaging. I look forward to see what else they're going to come out with. I think for $25, you can't beat that. I'm glad that I ordered this. What do you guys think? Have you ever tried anything from the Pigment Palace? We're going to set this with All Nighter setting spray. Yes. So, get my Madonna Fan. Because I'm a Madonna fan. But I actually really like this look. I like the lips. I like using the shadow as a highlighter. I think it's gorgeous. I went a little too crazy, put a little powder over it to help set that. Yes, I highly recommend them. The Pigment Palace. I'm interested to see what else they're going to do. I'm really interested to try some other brands. If you have any other brands that you would like to see me try, or any palettes or anything like that, let me know down below. I would love to get your feedback on that. Yeah, so I recommend this. I will say it is very pigmented, so I'm not by all means a professional, so it does take a little bit, but it does blend. It is really easy to blend, so just use everything with a light hand, and I think you'll be good with this palette, especially if you're looking for something with colors. Big pan sizes, great price. Give them a shot, the Pigment Palace. As always, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I try to upload whenever I can. I'd love to hear your comments, feedback on different palettes you'd like me to try. Just anything like that. I would love to hear what you have to say. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. You can share this video with friends if you would like. I hope everyone has a great day. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Orbiting Live. You'll see some better pictures of this as well. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.